Good morning, this is Paul. It's a lovely day today and a really nice day to take photographs, although it can be a bit challenging with a low sun. But today I've got for you a 2018 68 Range Rover Sport Autobiography P400 Hybrid. I'd like to show you around. So a 68 plate car, it's quite a recent car. It's got the later Range Rover interior with the two screens, which I'll come around to in a minute. It's in Carpathian grey, which as I walk towards the car, I'm just going to step away from this grass because it's just making my feet wet. So you've got this really nice metallic colour, and then it's finished off with some nice black detailing. So this is the black exterior styling package. Those lovely bonnet vents, side wing vents in black. As I walk around the car, you can see that the wheels have been finished in gloss black as well. This car's been fitted with the fixed side steps, so it makes getting in and out a bit easier. Mirrors, window surrounds, let's put the fluff on there, all in black, which obviously complements the privacy glass as well. So it's a good looking car. And of course that all extends around to the back as well. So it's got the 3-litre diesel engine, and it's also got the hybrid electric motors as well. Now we're all getting used to seeing hybrids on the road. A lot of us have already driven them, and they're very good for the environment. They're good on fuel, they're good for your pocket. But I think in terms of driving the car, if you've got a diesel engine and a turbo diesel engine at that, which is what most of these cars have now, the character of a turbo is that it needs engine revs to build up the pressure, which is why you get turbo lag. So you get that momentary pause before the car pulls away. The net result of that is that when you pull away, you tend to use more accelerator than you really need to, just to get that initial surge of power. With the hybrid, done nicely, it takes away that pause. So what you have in driving this car, when you're pulling away or you're moving slowly in traffic or what have you, is instant power. You instant power, instant pull away. You are only using a very small amount of accelerator pedal. So that in turn gives you better fuel economy, and it gives you the feeling that you're driving a bigger engine car, because of course a bigger engine car has more torque, and what this has is torque right from the outset. So that in itself, putting aside the fact that it's an autobiography and that it's got a huge amount of equipment as standard, that in itself makes this feel more luxurious to drive. So I'm just going to open up the boot for you. So it's an electric boot, as you can see. Now there's a charger on here. The car does charge itself, and it will run on liquid fuel, and it will run on electric charge, or it will run on a mixture of both, and you can charge it here as well. We've got all the rubber mats. They're all tucked on the boot here at the moment, but obviously we can fit those in the car. That closes the boot, as you can see. Now on the inside you've got bi-colour leather, and this looks really nice. So this is ebony, which is the black, and then you've got the vintage tan. So rather than having a completely tan interior, you've got this bi-colour finish, which I think looks rather nice. It gives us a really quality feel inside. And then you can see here you've got the sliding panoramic sunroof. And of course, being an autobiography, what used to be a leather headlining is now what they call Morzine headlining, which is a sort of a faux suede. And the reason for going for faux suede is, one, because it's very, very good in terms of noise reduction, which gives you a very nice quiet cabin. But two, it's very light. So the higher up in the car that you are, the more weight saving is needed to make the car stable. Being a dynamic, you really want this to be stable, so the use of materials is very clever. Now you've got the Meridian surround sound system. Now this has 19 speakers, so I can't see where all the 19 are because some of them are clearly hidden, but the net result of this is that you've got an incredible sound system. So whether you're listening to something classical, whether you're listening to dance music or whatever, this car really does cater for everybody. So you can see here, and we'll put the car on charge, it's only just arrived. So this tells me that the ignition is not on, there's a battery range and a battery charge. You've got a start button there. If I just close the door. So, and there we have the virtual cockpit, which if you ever had Range Rovers before, you can either show dials like this, or you can have the navigation or onboard computer functions and what have you. What you do have on the right hand side here is eco and charge, and the percentage of power that you're using and the amount of boost. Because when you're driving the car, it will, in standard mode, you can have electric vehicle here. In standard mode, it'll use the diesel engine and the electrics in tandem to either give you silent running or to give you more power when you put your foot down. If I just look here, I don't know if you can see that, it's probably flashing there. This has got head-up display. It's got this lovely bicolour steering wheel. So you've got the ebony, you've got this nice aluminium trim finisher all the way around the outside, which you can feel in your hands. It gives you a little bit more grip. And then this really nice vintage tan centerpiece here. You've got heated steering wheel as we're getting into this kind of weather. That's rather nice. And you've got lane assist, and then you've also got cruise control, which is radar assisted. So when you set your cruise control, it doesn't just sit at 70 miles an hour because that's what you set. It also takes into account the traffic ahead of you, so you don't drive up the back of the car in front. 2 screens, all touchscreen as you can see here. Connect phone. You've got a camera system, which is a surround camera, and if I pop it into reverse, you'll see you have a standard reverse camera as well. I'll put it back into P, like that. Your seats are heated and cooled, and you also have a refrigerated cool box in the armrest, which you can turn on like that. So if you've got cans of Coke or whatever it is, it keeps it nice and cold for you. And just looking at this perforated leather, as well as having heat on the seats, you've also got cooling seats. So the perforations aren't just there for decoration, they actually let through air because there are fans in the seat base, which help to cool you down in the summer, stop you from sticking to the seats. Coming into the back, you can see again more of this lovely bicolour leather, some more of those lovely speakers. And then the quality of the back, quality of the leather and the workmanship on this is lovely. You can see the back of the seats are in nice condition. Some four-wheel drives can end up with little footprints all over the back seat. This one isn't one of those cars. And you can see the quality of the leather and the design of the bicolour in the back looks lovely. And then obviously the rear passengers benefit from a glass roof in the same way as the front passengers do. Okay. Now it's coming up due a service at the end of November, so we will have the car serviced before the new owner takes delivery, which means it will come serviced with a nice clean bill of health. Nothing to do. And then you can see the interior from the other side. Again, that low sun doesn't make this very easy in terms of colours and highlights and shadows and what have you, but it does give you a pretty good impression as to what the car looks like. A nice warm feeling on the inside. Okay. Flies. There's always mosquitoes around here. So anyway, I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find it useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, then please visit our website, which is www.clinkardcars.co.uk. Pop us an email, pop us a text or a WhatsApp, pick up the phone and speak to us about it. We'd love to talk to you about it, love to help. Thanks very much for watching.